Also is that you can work with static content, like let's put a button here, and let's make it a banner, and with different color. Yes. And when you click on save, your page is saved. So super easy. In a few minutes, you get a home page that looks professional, that respects the design, and that you can customize very easily. So it's really not, it's not anymore, in traditional CMS you have zone and you have WYSIWYG editor that are just text zone that you can change. Here it's really a page, it's not a WYSIWYG in terms of zone, it's really inline editing of the whole page. And that changes everything. And even for the designer, you have super cool features like, let's, for those that know, inspect this element, or this one, let's say. Let's put this. It's a button with bootstrap. And I will change it to BTN SM and BTN success. So you can change the HTML with the, of course if you're forced to do it manually then you may break the quality of the design, but at least you can do whatever you want. You change with the inspector, you can save and your page is saved. So it's super cool. You don't need to design new template, change, ask a designer to do something, then the developer to adapt the code in the template because of the designer. It just works. And you can also use the HTML editor if you want, like this, and do the same. You can directly put in the code in the HTML. It works. You can drag and drop a sample of HTML from anywhere, and it works even on your website. So companies are able to design new websites very easily. It's quite fast, and you can adapt. I will remove the banner because I don't like banner. I will remove this. Okay. Change this. Like this. You see, it's very easy. You just remove and close. But not only we worked on the static content edition, but also on the dynamic content edition. So let's make an example. Suppose I change the phone number here, or the company address, and the developer version. If you change the phone number here, it will change on any page on the website, because it's a field from the Odoo system. So in your contact form, in all your pages, the content is adapted automatically. You don't have to think, where do I put the phone number? In the jobs page, in the contact us page, it just works. You change somewhere, and it applies everywhere. So it's super easy. And we also implemented dynamic content, so it also works with dynamic content. So if I have installed more modules for this, so I will show you after. And in order to finish, you can also drop effects, like let's take a parallax effect. Parallax effect is something like this, with a picture that scrolls at a different size, at a different speed at the scroll to make a focus on this picture. Let's change the background, like this, and you can do beautiful effects in just a few clicks. In traditional CMS, you have to develop a new module to do that. This module can do the configuration page to select the picture. Now it's just plain HTML, so you have the power to do whatever you want. For a designer, it's very good. So here is my home page in just 1 minute. And so you can customize every page in the same way. So let's say all offices are open from Friday. And save. But everything also has been designed so that it's maintainable. The software can upgrade and everything you customize still works because we use the inheritance mechanism of Odoo. So let's suppose now I will install new applications. So I go to install apps. Now my company grows, we are ready to sell, so we want to install a contact form. So I install a contact form. Yes. And you see now my contact us page as a form, super easy. But it also includes my customization, so it's super easy to maintain evolution of the website, install new apps, bring them, and everything. It keeps what you design, but also it improves with the new features. And of course, my features on editing everything in line works also on dynamic content. So let's say it's not email, but let's make it more clear. It's personal. Just click edit, you change, and it works. So if you want to go further, you can even do things like, if you are a designer, maybe you want even to do HTML editor. I will will take a contact form, and you can change the HTML of the contact form. So let's say we had a field. It's plain HTML, nothing to develop. I just put a new field like this. The field is called blah blah blah. No, it's emergency. When do you want your project? Attack, emergency. So you just put it in plain HTML. I need to put a default value. So you just did plain HTML, so every designer can do that, or every student can do that. And now you have a new field, which is where? Expected duration. Or keep this placeholder. It's working. And I can try to fill it. Fabien. Expected duration of 3 months. And it will work. It will be fully integrated with my CRM, including my customization. So you don't have to think on how I will do the magic of synchronizing things. It just works. Everything in the form. Need information about your services.
The company is Odoo.
My company is Odoo, yes. Yeah, so the great thing with Odoo is that, yes, you can start simple, just do a website, but if the company grows, you can add more features. So there I installed a CRM with the contact form, and now if someone fills in the contact form, it will be fully integrated with my CRM. Yes, if I change the phone number here, you see I changed my phone number, it's 8080 instead of 8069. Change, save, and oh. Okay, strange. I'm on the development version, so I should have done this in the SaaS software. So I think that now if I go to my CRM, if I go to the leads, I have a new implementation with a new lead with someone that needs information about your services. So the website now is fully integrated with your customer relationship management system. So I click, and I have also my emergency in 3 months. So all the data is integrated in the system. I customize that directly. So the salesperson can start working on it. So let's my company start selling. So let's create some opportunities, and I can, let's say, qualify this opportunity. We put 5 stars, 3 stars, or no, 4 stars because it's Fabien. And from the opportunity, the salesperson can work and do his job. So if you want to schedule calls or meeting, just click, and I can schedule a call with this customer, organize. Like this. So it's just one click away, and you can come back to the opportunity like that. And you have a sales pipeline, which is managed like this. So everything is smoothly integrated. No need to receive an email, record it in the CRM, and you can start small. You see, I just have a few menus. I installed this, but you can just start with the website and then grow at the CRM, and then you can manage your CRM. So we can work on this prospect, and let's make a quotation for him. So where is my prospect? Information about your services, so let's put it in red so that and let's move into a proposition. So I will create a quote for you. Or you have a button, of course you have a button directly on the opportunity to convert as a quotation. So that will follow through the step. So let's make a quotation for this customer, and we will send him a few products like a PC at that price, okay? Save. And I can send by email or print the quotation like we do in the... Here it is. That's my quotation. It's very traditional, and just the product, list of products, subtotal, tax, and so on. And as I didn't put the header. One of the things you can do also is and suppose now your company is growing and you want to recruit some marketing people in order to improve the way you work. So if you have new needs with Odoo, it's always the same thing, you install new applications. So I go to settings and I will install a new application in order to manage my jobs. Recruitment application, I think it's. I can select to just use the backend, so manage the job application, or I can use the front end to publish job offers and allow people to apply directly online. So I will use the one with the front end included. So it's installing my job application module. And in a few seconds, I will be able to manage my recruitment. Installing. Yes, here it is. So back to my website, you see now that I have a page with the jobs and all the jobs in my company. Of course, you can customize like usual. So if you don't like this page, you just change and let's say it's not all job or it's all the job. And I save. So it's very easy. Click edit, change, save, and everywhere you are, it works on every application. You don't have to think about where is the application that manages recruitment so that I can configure the title on my recruitment application. It just works. You change it. And not only it works because it's a real page, inline page editor, but it's also fully customizable and dynamic. Because all the data you see here are fully dynamic. They are synchronized with your HR application, but you can also customize and let's say I want to filter by offices, like this. Or I want to filter by department. If your company grows and you start to have a lot of offices in different countries and departments, you just add some filters and it applies automatically in the page. And it keeps your configuration. So now we can start on the job offers, and every job offer has its own descriptions, like this. Of course, you can also change the dynamic content of a job. Just edit. No, edit. And say, I need a skill to talk English. French. Native French speaker. And you just change, and you change your job offers. If you do not want to publish, one click, and the job offer isn't published. It's still in your backend. You can still recruit, manage recruitment, and everything, but it just doesn't appear on your website. So it's one click away, like this. So let's move to the backend. So no, let's apply. I want to work for this Odoo company. It looks great. So and it's OpenERP that wants to work for Odoo. I want to work for you. And I can attach the resume or the thing if needed. It's the same, you can also customize the form, you submit, and it's sent automatically to the HR department. So now, if I go to the backend, you see that in my human resources, I have different job positions that are open, and I should see an application from Fabien as an experienced developer. So you can start working on it, say it's good, not good, first go to the first interview, second interview, whatever. Just click review, schedule a meeting with the applicant, start an interview, and you get the whole form of the interview with questions like this. Fully editable too, so you can improve the questions by saying, okay, I will put a few pictures here to explain my question, and change and save. So you can design application forms that are usable online or by your interviewers on site. Go back to, so I should go back to the human resources. So I take my application. So everything is linked, so it's very easy. Usually when you have to do that, you need to develop the website, have your HR management application, and everything goes by email too. So if I want to discuss with this applicant, just click. Say, hello, our CTO would like to meet you. You just click and it works. Send, and it will be sent to the applicant. It will create a new contact in your database so that you have a registration of the applicant and things. Or you can register an internal note so that the applicant will not see the note. If I am the CTO, I'm interested to follow this candidate, I can also click here on following, or follow or unfollow. I can follow, and I will receive all the information related to this person. So it's very easy to share the information in the system. Or I can say, I don't want to get the discussion with this applicant, I just want to know when the state changes, when he goes to second interview or when he's hired. And then I will be warned automatically. I don't need to ask the HR department, please keep me informed of blah blah blah, and then I receive lots of email and everyone puts everyone in CC in their emails. So everyone decides what he wants to receive and he gets what he wants to receive. So the communication is very efficient. So my company is growing, I'm recruiting. I will convert this guy into an employee. Yes. And now, as I converted him into an employee, it has been automatically updated on the website. There is one less open job position on the website. Nothing is, I don't need to ask a developer, please update the page, we don't need the developers anymore. Now we focus on the recruitment of marketing people. So everything is automated, so it simplifies everything. Okay, so I have new employees, so my dashboard is improved. Yes, like this. And you should see that I have one person less that I need to recruit. So it's fully integrated. I showed you that we have surveys. So we have a new feature in version 8 where everyone can define surveys. I use survey for the recruitment application here, but you can design survey for anything like user feedback or whatever. And we designed a very clean flow. We can design survey, send survey, share survey, and analyze the answers. So let's test this survey. That's a new survey, start a survey. Oh, I'm administrator. As I'm administrator, I have this icon that appears on every page, but normally you don't see that. So here is a kind of survey. What are you using OpenERP on a daily basis? Yes. Which modules are you using? This one, these ones. Next page. I totally agree, totally disagree. And you can design any kind of questions very easily. And you can customize, because as we have the front end of everything, all our applications are better, including our survey application. Because if I want to just add a title here, I just drag and drop, and it works to explain my question. So you can design survey for anything. It seems to be just a tool, but imagine that now every department has the power to do whatever it wants. If the marketing department wants to send a market analysis questionnaire, it's just one click away. You design the survey, you send. If the HR department wants to automate the qualification process, they just design a survey. And when someone applies, you receive the survey by email. If the customer service department wants to get the satisfaction of their customer, they just design a survey, and it works, because everything is fully integrated. You don't need to say, okay, I will take a software for a survey. When a ticket is closed, I will make a link between my ticket and the survey, and then the analysis, I have the statistics of the analysis for closing a support ticket in my management software, but in the survey, I have other statistics like the satisfaction of the customer. Now everything is linked, so it's easier. So you can work on survey. Of course, you have statistics on every survey, so you can analyze all the answers, all the things. So here are the statistics on my survey. What about your OpenERP usage? Or I can say, I want to remove this from the statistics, or check the data, or I want to filter on these 3 answers only, and everything adapts automatically. Or I want to remove my filter, here are filters like this. And you see you have different kinds of questions, different kinds of data with filters, with if I want to stack the answer, or remove exactly the ones. And you can play with it. It's quite beautiful. So we really work on the design so that it's appealing and you have the power of analyzing and sending things very easily. Yeah, and you have different kind of graphs according to the types of questions. So that's an open question. Or you can zoom to the guy that answers this, and you can check his own answer. So everything is linked, so everything is easier. Even small tools that are just for productivity. So it is not related to any department, it's just a productivity tool. We want every user to be more efficient in their job activities. So my company is going... Sorry?
How do you collect data? Through email?
You choose. So on a survey, I was a bit quick on it, but when you design a survey, you can click on share and invite here. You can share and invite, or you decide. You can share publicly, so there is an URL that you can send. Copy paste on your website, put a link on your website, or send by email. Or you can send email to persons, so you select from different mailing list or customer from your instance. Or you can send private invitations, so only the people that receive this can answer the survey. And you can link things together. So when a support ticket is closed, the mail can be sent with the server automatically. And you can use templates of emails too. So you design templates according to the job position or whatever. So my company grew. I recruited a few people. I have my website. I recruited a few people. I started to sell. I did some quotation. But now I want to sell online. Every business you start to sell on the phone because you want to meet your customer. When you grow, you want to automate. So let's start a shop. So if you want to launch a shop, it's just one click away. You just install a new module and it will upgrade your system and add an e-commerce. So you just click install and now it will install an e-commerce for your company. So you can really grow and add features based on your need. And here it is, I have custom e-commerce. By default, the e-commerce is super simple. It's just products. There is no categories, nothing else. But if your company grows and you have complex needs, you just add features. You can go to customize, say, okay, I want to have product categories. And there you have the categories of products on the left with the tree graph. Or I want to display my product as a list view. Just click list view. Or I want to add some description of product directly from in the list view. Or add directly from it. So you can customize very easily, just one click away. Or you click edit. Just click edit and change, and it works too. So if I can, if I want to change this product, I just click edit. Why can I change? And this is magic. I'm changing the name of the product. So in my paper quotation for the inside sales, in my point of sales, in my e-commerce, the name of my product will be updated. So every department are aligned now. You don't need a marketing department that says to everyone, hey, we changed the name of the product. Please check again, talk differently to your customer. Please developers update the website. No, just do it and it works. Of course, you need the access rights. Huh? It's because I'm an administrator and someone got me the right to modify products. But you can say this guy cannot modify product, this one can. So there is still the access rights. Probably it's only the marketing team that decides the name of the products. But if someone has access, it just changes, it works. And it's not only for the names, huh? You can also change the price. The public price is not 750, it's 850. And you save, and it's just done. So it's super easy. There is no there is a backend actually. You can manage like a traditional Magento, where you can import massively millions of products or work on grids of products. But you can also work in the front end because sometimes the content is more important than the structure. Well, most of the e-commerce systems, they are structured like Amazon, which is a good website. But if you check Magento, Commerce, PrestaShop, they do things that looks like Amazon. So it's product, 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 and on every product it's just structured zone. They have a lot, but that's the description of the product. So there is no way to clearly emphasize on the quality of the product. It's just structures, and you have to respect structures, and you have some small WYSIWYG editor to just change the description here. It's good, we do that. But we also are able to do like Apple. If you check the e-commerce of Apple, the Apple Store, it's very different. They are very good in emphasizing on the quality of their product. So if I take an iPad Air, the page to describe the product is really beautiful. They worked on the way to show the content. They design the marketing speech on their product. They make things clear. You clearly see what you will buy. And that's what we do. That's what we did. We emphasize on the content. We help people create real content, not only structure of product descriptions, not only textual description. Because today, if you want to sell efficiently, we need to structure our product forms efficiently. And it changed everything. Huh? I can guarantee you that for the same product sold on the Apple website or on the Amazon website, the efficiency will be around 50% more sales in the Apple website. Of course, it's more effort too. So probably you will say, I will manage like Amazon for 1 million of my products, but for the 20 products that I will focus on, my top products, I will manage like Apple and make a very beautiful pages. So that's what you can do with Odoo. So let's make an example. No, that's not what I want. Category.
So all the content that linked to the part?
Sorry?
All the content that you showed on the part page, is that all linked to that particular part?
Yes.
Is it? So everything has the same structure then? Different structures, dynamic, on fields?
not sure I understand the question, but I propose to answer a question at the end if you don't mind. I will come back at that. And you can, so you have a real control on the look and feel. So if you want to emphasize this product on this product, just say, okay, I will make it bigger. I will put a cellulite ribbon, and you can really work on the look and feel. I have to save. But the look and feel of the product form too. So if I want to emphasize on some of the features here, I can drag and drop some pictures of the product. It respects the grids, it's aligned with the design, it follows the building blocks of the design. Or let's say I want a big picture to show how great my product is. I remove this, I made some effects, like if the screen goes from this section, goes out from this section. Let's make a color. I'm not a good designer. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not good, but I succeed to do beautiful things. And now you see the screen looks like it goes out from the footer. Yeah, so you can really do beautiful product page like at the Apple website. So it's completely new. We have the power of Amazon, building structured content products with a product execution where you can call millions of records, but you also have the power to do the marketing like Apple. And mixing both is a killer feature, because you can manage your whole product catalog and you can focus the marketing on a few products. Okay, and you click save, and it just saved my page, which is, I just changed the product description, which in traditional CMS, I will show you how it is in PrestaShop. You have to see it. This is where we understand what we did. It's when we test the others. Let's go to the back office. And that's the new version of PrestaShop that has been released one month ago, and I think they are very good. Huh? I take this one because it's one of the best ones. But here it is when you want to create a product. I want to create a product. Where is it? New product form. And you have to fill all the things, like the name, the reference code. And these are all required. I don't know why EAM is required, but it is. And this is where you can sell your product. This is the zone where you can start selling. I'll say, my product is beautiful. But it just text, or you can make a bit something bold or italic, but that's all. We wanted to do something where you can really design something that you can sell. And that's what we did. And you have lots of pages like this one. Because,
with PrestaShop 1.6, you can have a multi-shop. Can we do that?
I will answer the question after. The answer is quick. Not yet, but in 2 weeks, yes. Yeah, you understand what I mean. I will do the same thing with Odoo. Let's create a new product. Content, new product. It's an iPad or iMac. I can directly start working on the visual page. Let's say I will change the picture to this one. Add some features. It's way faster, and the rest is completed on the back end. So you see, you can do something very quickly and way faster than the others. And this is something I want to buy. The other one I didn't want to buy it.
Can you show the project list in the back end?
I will answer all the questions. So my product is not published, so I can publish it. And not only we manage product efficiently, but we also manage the URL and the SEO. Suppose I'm working on an iPad for Odoo. I can click on the promote button. I'll talk about iPads. And it says, for the people that are looking for iPad, the most searched keywords are mini, air, and 2. And I put 2 in my pages, that's why it's blue, but I didn't talk about mini and air. So I missed the most important keywords I have to put in my page, in my product. So let's change this. And I will say it's an iPad mini, it says 16-inch. So you are sure that you design things that people want to buy. It changes everything. And you can put different keywords like tablet, PC tablet, I don't know, cloud, and we analyze all the suggestions and we propose you what are the best suggestions automatically. So you save. I can say, okay, it's an iPad mini. 16 inch. You see my URL here, it's iPad 16 inch, okay? I will change because people are looking on the web for iPad mini. I change iPad mini, and now you see that my URL changed automatically. So everything follows so that we are sure that the SEO, search engine optimization, is good. This will, it looks like a small detail, huh? But it means 30% visitors more. And 30% visitors more is 30% sales more. So it's super important. And it's also mega clean. So if I take the other one, the old URL, which was iPad 16 inch, I click enter, and you see it redirects me automatically to the new one. So we keep the Google page rank because we send the 301 web directory in HTTP. So it's super clean. In traditional system, what you have to do that with PrestaShop, you have to create an alias for the URL. Go create your alias. You have to search on Google AdWords to know what are the keywords people are looking for. And for the design that I did here, you need to ask for a developer. So it changes everything. And not only I'm changing this URL, but also it also changes the URL of every link in my website. So this one you see now is iPad mini 16 inch. And not only on the dynamic content, but also on the static content. So it analyzes everything and changes automatically. So your search engine optimization is better, more better than what we would have seen everywhere. So it's very simple. You can design things. You can do complex things, huh? Like multivariants. I can select between 16 or 32 gigabytes with an extra on this price in white or in black. So we have also all the powerful feature of advanced CMS because we are an ERP. So we have the ability to manage all the complexity of a company. So our backend is very clean. But let's continue. I have my homepage. I will edit, and suppose my marketing now would like to add some contact mechanism. Oh, I don't have this. So I will want to add some call to actions. So I will install new applications. Let's say mass mailing. I have to go quickly. And suppose I want to add a new call to action in my web page. No need to ask for a developer. You just take it and drop it in the page. So I want to drop a newsletter subscription in my banner. I select between all my different newsletters, so I can create segmentation of customers, those that are interested in accounting, those that are interested in MRP, on inventory management, so that I will subscribe them according to the content. If I do a blog about accounting, I will put a call to action that's to subscribe people on our accounting segmentation, so that they will receive on accounting newsletter. And it's super efficient. You just drag and drop the snippet, select your newsletter, and that's all. And now people can subscribe from your home page. Like this, I just have to click, and okay, now you are subscribed. So one-click subscription, I have to put the email, but as it detected me automatically, the email was normally they put the email and then click subscribe. So as everything is integrated, as everything is super easy. Now if you want to do mass mailing like on this, just go to the mass mailing, because it's integrated. No need to export CSV, put in your mass mailing system, get the answer from your mailing campaign, put your answer of your mailing campaign in the CRM. Everything is integrated now. So if you want to send an email, you just go to marketing. Let's create a new mass mailing